So today we will discuss about the difference between two solution, colloidal solution, suspension, dispersed phase, dispersion medium, types of colloidal system, and difference between lyophilic colloids and lyophobic colloids. So bit by bit we will discuss one things. So what is the basic difference between two solutions, colloidal solutions, and suspension? This is a very important questions. Previous class we discussed about the two solutions. What is two solutions? What is colloidal solutions? And what is suspension? What already we discussed that thing. But today we discuss about the difference between the two solutions, suspensions, and colloidal solution. Two solutions. True solutions, colloidal solutions, suspension. So first we will designate what is the difference between true solutions, colloidal solutions, and suspension. Clear? So first we will discuss nature. First point, nature. What is the nature of true solution, colloidal solution, and suspension? Nature, true solution, homogeneous. True solutions is homogeneous, whether colloidal solution is heterogeneous, homogeneous, heterogeneous. Suspension is also heterogeneous. So what is homogeneous solution? The solutions which are uniform composition and identical properties throughout the solution, that is homogeneous solutions. That is alcohol, water, that is miscible. So this is homogeneous solution. So this is nature of true solution, homogeneous. Nature of colloidal solution, heterogeneous. Nature of suspension is heterogeneous. Next, particle size. Particle size less than 10 to the power minus 9 meter, in the range 10 to the power minus 9 to 10 to the power minus 6 meter. So the particles of true solutions is less than 10 to the power minus 9 meter. Whether in case of colloidal solution, the particle size is 10 to the power minus 9 to 10 to the power minus 6 meter. Whether in case of suspension, the particle size is greater than 10 to the power minus 6 meter. Clear? So the particle size of true solution less than 10 to the minus 9 meter. Colloidal solution 10 to minus 9 to 10 to minus 6 meter. Suspension greater than 10 to minus 6 meter. So this is the first is nature. Second is particle size. Third point, appearance. Third is what is the appearance of true solution? True solution is clear and transparent. True solution is clear and transparent. True solution is clear and transparent, whereas colloidal solution is translucent. Appearance, true solution is clear and transparent, whereas colloidal solution is translucent. This is opaque. Opaque means the light will not pass through this solution. That is opaque. Opaque means also cholega. So clear and transparent in case of true solutions. This is clear and transparent. This is translucent, and this is opaque. This is appearance. Next, subtlety. Settling whether the particles settle down or do not settle. Settle down means possible.
whether the particles of this solution will settle down or will not settle down. The particles of this true solution do not settle down, do not settle on standing. If you keep standing means if you keep this solution, the particles will not settle down. Do not settle on standing. 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 In case of colloidal solution, it is also do not settle on standing. Do not settle on standing. Whether suspension settle on standing. What do you mean by settle on standing? These particles will settle down or this is possible. Particles will settle down if you keep these solutions stand still. If you keep this solution, then what will happen? The particles will settle down or particles are positive. So in case of true solution, particles will not settle down. In case of colloidal solution, the particles do not settle down on standing. If you keep these solutions, the particle will not settle down in case of colloidal solution, and in case of true solution, it is also not settle down. But in case of suspension, the particles will settle down if you keep this. So the particles will not settle down. In case of true solution, do not settle on standing. Colloidal solution do not settle on standing. Suspension settle on standing. Suspension settle on standing. So this is nature, particle size, appearance, subtlety. Next, solubility. Our fifth point, solubility. Solubility. What do you mean by solubility? Soluble. Soluble. True solutions, particles are soluble, partially soluble. This is partially soluble. In case of colloidal solution, partially soluble. This is insoluble. Insoluble. Okay, this is very important point. So solubility, the part whether this solution solute is mixed properly with the solvent, that is soluble. Solubility, it is soluble, it is partially soluble. Colloidal solution, it is insoluble because large particles are available in case of suspension. So this is particles insoluble, this is partially soluble or partly soluble, this is completely soluble. So this is the biggest difference between true solutions, colloidal solutions and suspension. Very important point. Nature, easily you can write homogeneous, heterogeneous. Particle size already we have mentioned 10 to the minus 9 meter, less than 10 to the minus 9 meter. But colloidal solution is within the range 10 to the minus 9 to 10 to the minus 6. Suspension greater than 10 to the minus 6 meter. Appearance clear and transparent. This is translucent. This is opaque. Settling, do not settle on standing. Do not settle on standing. Settle on standing. Next, solubility, soluble, partially soluble, insoluble. Soluble, partially soluble and insoluble. How many points? 5. Another 2-3 points I am giving. Diffusion. Diffusion. What do you mean by diffusion? Diffusion means mixing. Diffuse quickly. Two solutions diffuse quickly, diffuse slowly.
diffuse slowly,
diffuse quickly, diffuse slowly, do not diffuse.
do not diffuse.
Then important word diffusion. Two solutions, particle diffuse quickly, diffuse slowly, because it is completely miscible or soluble. Particles is completely soluble in the solution, so diffuse quickly, diffuse slowly. Do not diffuse in case of suspension, because the particle size is large. In suspension the particle size is large, so that will not do not diffuse in case of suspension. Next, visibility. Visibility. What is visibility? Visibility, particles are invisible. In case of these two solutions,
particles are invisible.
Particles are invisible. Visibility, but particles is observed.
Particles is observed.
Particles is observed under ultra microscope.
Particles is observed under ultra microscope.
Particles are invisible. Particles are invisible. Particle is observed under. Particles are invisible.
Particles is observed under ultra microscope.
In case of suspension, particles are visible.
If particles are visible under naked eye.
Particles are visible under naked eye, or particles are visible under naked eye, or in naked eye. Visible to naked eye. Visible under naked eye. Particles are visible to naked eye. Visible to naked eye. So in naked eye, खाली आँखें मैंने देखी परिबो पूरा. But suspension, in case of suspension, you can observe the particle in naked eye. खाली आँखें देखी परिबो. But particles is observed under ultra microscope. In colloidal solution, generally particles is observed in case of ultra microscope. In case of colloidal solution, in case of colloidal solution, the particle is observed under ultra microscope. In true solutions, you cannot see the particles. That is, particles are invisible. In true solutions, the particles are completely invisible. So particles are invisible. That is visibility. Next, filtrability.
Filtrability.
Filtrability. Filtrability in two solutions can pass through both filter paper as well as animal membrane. Two solutions can pass through.
It pass through filter paper as well as animal membrane.
It can pass through filter paper as well as animal membrane. True solutions can pass through both filter paper as well as animal membrane. But it can pass through. True solution can pass through filter paper as well as animal membrane. Two solutions pass through filter paper and animal membrane. But colloidal solution,
it can pass through
filter paper,
but not through the animal membrane.
It can pass through filter paper but not through the animal membrane. So colloidal solutions can pass through the filter paper but not through the animal membrane. But true solutions can pass through both filter paper as well as animal membrane. True solutions can pass through both filter paper as well as animal membrane. But colloidal solution can pass through filter paper but not through the animal membrane. But suspension, it cannot pass through. It cannot pass through both filter paper as well as animal membrane. Very important point. Filterability, it can pass through filter paper as well as animal membrane. It will pass through filter paper as well as animal membrane. It can pass through filter paper but not through the animal membrane. In case of colloidal solution, it can pass through filter paper but not through the animal membrane. But suspension, it cannot pass through the filter. It cannot pass through both filter paper as well as animal membrane. It cannot pass through both filter paper as well as animal membrane. It will not pass through filter paper as well as animal membrane because the particle size is large. Since the particle size is large, it will not pass through both filter paper and animal membrane. But in case of colloidal solution, the particle size is intermediate between true solution and suspension. So it can pass through filter paper but not through the animal membrane. Since the particle size is very small, in case of true solution, it can pass through both filter paper as well as animal membrane. So in case of true solution, the particle size is very small, so it can pass through both filter paper as well as animal membrane. But it can pass through filter paper but not through the animal membrane. It cannot pass through both filter paper as well as animal membrane since the particle size is large. And the particle size is intermediate between true solution and suspension, so it can pass through filter paper but not through the animal membrane. Clear? Next, Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect is what? Tyndall effect. Tyndall, Tyndall, Tyndall effect. No Tyndall effect. No Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect is observed. No Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect is observed. Tyndall effect may be observed. Tyndall effect may be observed. So in case of true solutions, there is no Tyndall effect. But what is Tyndall effect? We will discuss later. What is Tyndall effect? How it occurs and what are the examples? We will discuss later. Simply remember, true solution, there is no Tyndall effect. No Tyndall effect is observed in case of true solution. Whether Tyndall effect is observed in case of colloidal solutions, and also Tyndall effect may be observed in case of suspension. Clear? So this is all about the difference between true solution, colloidal solution and suspension. This is the difference between true solution, colloidal solution and suspension. Clear? Next we will discuss classification of colloid based upon classification of colloid based upon the interaction Classification of color based upon the interaction between dispersed phase and dispersion medium. Dispersed phase and dispersion medium. Very important point. Classification of colors based upon the interaction between dispersed phase and dispersion medium. First we will discuss what is dispersed phase and what is dispersion medium. Basing upon the interaction between dispersed phase and dispersion medium, colors are two types. One is lyophilic colors, another is lyophobic colors. This is on the basis of interaction between dispersed phase and dispersion medium, the colors are generally classified two types. What are these? One is lyophilic colors, another is lyophobic colors. So what is lyophilic colors and what is lyophobic colors we will discuss. On the basis of interaction between the dispersed phase and dispersion medium, colors are of two types. On the basis of interaction between dispersed phase and dispersion medium, colors are of generally two types. One is lyophilic colors, lyophilic colors. Second is lyophobic colors. One is lyophilic colors, second is lyophobic colors. On the basis of interaction between dispersed phase and dispersion medium, the colors are generally two types: lyophilic colors and lyophobic colors. So what is dispersed phase and what is dispersion medium? First we will discuss what is dispersed phase and what is dispersion medium. Then types of colloidal system. We will put short question, 1 mark question. After that we will discuss lyophilic colors and lyophobic colors. Clear? Next we will discuss what is dispersed phase. First we will discuss what is dispersed phase, and what is dispersion medium. We will discuss dispersed phase and dispersion medium. After that we will discuss what types of colloidal system. Next the lyophilic colors and lyophobic colors. These are the very important question in this year for this council year exam. This is one important question. What is the difference between lyophilic colors and lyophobic colors? Clear? So next is what is dispersed phase and dispersion medium. Dispersed phase and or internal phase. Dispersed phase or internal phase. What is dispersed phase or internal phase? What is dispersion medium or external phase? We will discuss first this thing. Dispersed phase means it is the component present in polar proportion. In a solution 100 ml water, 2 it will add 1 gram NaCl. Suppose in a solution 1 gram NaCl is added to 100 ml of water. So this is solute, this is solvent. Solution equal to solute plus solvent. Solution equal to solute plus solution equal to solute plus solvent. Solution equal to solute plus solvent. Smaller proportion. This is smaller proportion. This is larger proportion. This is smaller proportion. This is larger proportion. So 1 gram of NaCl dissolved in 100 ml of water. Smaller amount is what? Solute. That is, 1 gram NaCl is solute, 100 gram water is solvent. So generally in a solution, the smaller component is solute, larger component is smaller component is solute, larger component is solvent. Smaller component is solute, larger component is solvent. Clear? Next, so here in dispersion, what is dispersed phase or internal phase? First, it is the component present in small proportion. It is the component present in, it is the component present in small it is the component present in small proportion and is just like a solute in a, and is just like a solute in a solution. Just like a solute in a solution. Already I have discussed in a solution. Solution is the solution is composed of solute plus solvent. In solution consists of two parts: solute plus solvent. Smaller part is solute, larger part is solvent. The smaller part is solute, larger part is solvent. Generally in solution, always smaller part is solute, larger part is solvent. Here, dispersed phase is smaller part, that is in a solution. In solution we are saying solute. In colloidal solution, dispersed phase is the solute part, that is smaller part is the dispersed phase, larger part is the dispersion medium. Very important thing. In colloidal solution, smaller part of the solution is dispersed phase. Larger part in the solution is colloidal solution is dispersion medium. Just like the solute, smaller part in a solution, it is just like a solute in a solution. In solution, smaller part is what? Solute. So in colloidal solution, smaller part is dispersed phase or internal phase. Larger part is dispersion medium or external phase. Dispersion medium or external phase. Clear? So what is dispersed phase? It is the component present in small proportion. जो component का small proportion नहीं, the component which is present in small proportion and is just like a solute in a solution. In solution we know that solute is the smaller part, solvent is the larger part. So similarly in colloidal solution, dispersed phase or internal phase is the smaller proportion. Dispersion medium is the larger proportion, that is just like the solvent in a solution, it is just like a solute in a solution. Example, in the colloidal solution of gold, gold, in the colloidal solution of gold or AU in water. Example. What is the example? In the colloidal solution of gold in water. In the colloidal solution of gold in water. colloidal solution of gold Au in water. Here the gold particles acts as a dispersed phase. Here the gold particles acts as the dispersed phase. Here the gold particle acts as the dispersed phase, also called internal gold particles acts as the dispersed phase, also called internal phase. So dispersed phase or internal dispersed phase or internal phase. Dispersed phase or internal phase. It is the component present in small proportion. Example, in the colloidal solution of gold. In the colloidal solution of gold in water. In colloidal solution of gold in water, the gold particles which are present in very small proportion in comparison to water. So water acts as the dispersion medium. Gold particles act as the dispersed phase. So similarly, here the gold particles act as the dispersed phase, also called internal phase. Gold particles act as the dispersed phase, also called internal phase, whereas the water acts as the dispersion medium. Same example, we can say that the water acts as the dispersion medium, whereas the gold particles act as the dispersed phase. Gold particle acts as the dispersed phase, water acts as the dispersion medium. Next, dispersion medium. This is all about dispersed phase or internal phase. Next is dispersion medium. Next is dispersion medium. Dispersion medium or external dispersion medium or external phase. Dispersion medium or external dispersion medium or external phase. Dispersion medium or external phase. So what is dispersion medium or external phase? It is generally the component present in excess. It is generally the component present in excess. It is generally the component present in excess and is just like a solvent. It is generally the component present in excess and is just like a solvent in a solution. It is generally the component present in excess and is just like a solvent in a solution. Same example, previous example. In the previous example कौन देते हैं? In the colloidal solution of gold in water. Here water
colloidal solution. Here water acts as the colloidal solution.
Here water acts as the colloidal solution. In the colloidal solution of gold in water, here water acts as the colloidal solution because water is present in excess. Here water present as because the water is present in excess in comparison to gold particles. So water will act as the dispersion medium. So here in the above example, since water in the above water acts as dispersion medium. So here the water acts in the colloidal solution of gold in water. Here water acts as the dispersion medium because it is present in excess. In the colloidal solution of gold in water, here water acts as the dispersion medium because it is present in excess. Because it is present in excess in comparison to gold. In comparison to here in the colloidal solution of gold in water, gold acts as the dispersed phase. Water acts as the dispersion medium because gold particles present in smaller amount, water present in larger amount. Gold particles present in smaller amount, water present in larger amount, or water present in excess. So in the colloidal solution of gold in water, here water acts as the dispersion medium. Water acts as the dispersion medium because it is present in excess. So very simple things. In colloidal solution, the smaller part acts as dispersed phase or internal phase. Larger part acts as dispersion medium or external phase. There is one line we can say that in colloidal solution, smaller component or smaller part which is present in colloidal solution acts as dispersed phase. Smaller part in the colloidal solution acts as dispersed phase or internal phase. Larger part or larger proportion present in colloidal solution acts as dispersion medium or external phase. Clear? So smaller component or smaller proportion of the colloidal solution act as dispersed phase. Larger proportion or larger component present in colloidal solution act as dispersion medium. Clear? Next, basic upon this dispersed phase and dispersion medium, I will give you the examples. There is for 1 mark question, short question. You may put the short question from this dispersed basing upon dispersed phase and dispersion medium. I will first discuss what are the 1 mark questions. After that, we will proceed. What is dispersed phase and dispersion medium? That is 1 mark question. When the dispersion medium is liquid and dispersed phase is solid, in 1 mark question, key points when the dispersion medium is liquid, when the dispersion medium is liquid, when the dispersion medium is liquid and the dispersed phase is solid. When the dispersion medium is liquid, dispersed phase is solid, the colloidal solution is called gel. The colloidal solution is called salt. The colloidal solution is called salt. SOL. Very important short question. Dispersion medium is liquid. Dispersion medium is liquid and the dispersed phase is solid. Smaller part is solid, larger part is liquid. Smaller part of the colloidal solution is solid, larger part of the colloidal solution is liquid. Then the colloidal solution is called salt. The colloidal solution is called salt. So when the dispersion medium is water, this is hydrosol. When the dispersion medium is alcohol, alkosol. When the dispersion medium is benzene, benzosol respectively. Clear? This is one important short question. Next, in our first point. Second point, when the dispersion medium is water, alcohol, benzene, then the respective colloidal solution, is called, when the dispersion medium is water, alcohol, benzene, then the respective colloidal solution is called hydrosol, alkosol, alco, alkosol, then benzosol, very important point. When the dispersion medium is water, that is called hydrosol. When the dispersion medium is alcohol, that is alkosol. This is alkosol. When the dispersion medium is benzene, that is benzosol. Very important short question. When the dispersion medium is water, that is the colloidal solution is called hydrosol. When the dispersion medium is alcohol, alkosol. When the dispersion medium is benzene, that is benzosol. When the dispersion medium is benzene, that is benzosol. Clear? So when the dispersion medium is water, that is hydrosol. When the dispersion medium is alcohol, that is alkosol. When the dispersion medium is benzene, that is benzosol respectively. Next, when the dispersion medium, both the dispersion medium and dispersed phase are liquid, the colloidal solution is called emulsion. Another point, this is one very important point. When the dispersion medium is liquid and dispersed phase is solid, that is larger part is liquid, smaller part is solid, the colloidal solution is called salt. What is salt? You will put short question, what is salt? This is salt. When the dispersion medium is liquid and the dispersed phase is solid, the colloidal solution is called salt. Second, when the dispersion medium is water, the respective colloidal solution is called hydrosol. When the dispersion medium is alcohol, the respective colloidal solution is called alkosol. When the dispersion medium is benzene, the respective colloidal solution is called benzosol. Clear? Third point. When both the dispersion medium, and dispersed phase when both the dispersion medium and dispersed phase, when both the dispersion medium and dispersed phase, when both the dispersion medium and dispersed phase are liquids, then the colloidal solution is called emulsion. Then the colloidal solution is called emulsion. Then the colloidal solution is called emulsion. So when both the dispersed medium, dispersed phase and dispersion medium are liquids, that is milk. In case of milk and oil in water, water in oil, this is emulsion. Example, we will discuss what is emulsion and classification later in each present. Emulsion we will discuss what is emulsion and types of emulsion, oil in water, water in oil, we will discuss later. Clear? So next part is, this is short question. What is next is, we will discuss the types of colloidal system. The types of colloidal system. This is all about short question, 1 mark question. Next, types of colloidal solution. Next, types of colloidal solution. Types of colloidal solution. Types of colloidal solution. I am writing. Look at BP. BP stands for dispersed phase. BP stands for dispersed phase. BM. Dispersion medium. Dispersed phase, dispersion medium, common name and examples. This is very important, only for short question, 1 mark question. I am giving this data. These data are giving. This is not available in the notes also. I will give you this data due to this, because 1 mark short question you will put whether in multiple question or in this fill in the blanks. This question you will put what is this short question type. Look at this: solid, 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 solid. Look at, when the dispersed phase is solid, dispersion medium is solid, the common name is called solid sol. Solid sol. So what is solid sol? When dispersed phase is solid, dispersion medium is solid, the common name is called solid sol. Examples: LOH, LOH, rock salt, LOH, rock salt, glasses, LOH, rock salt, glasses, your gem, colored gems, marble, colored gems, marble, etc. LOH, rock salt, glasses, colored gems, marbles, etc. These are the examples in which both dispersed phase and dispersion medium, mediums are solid. So this is the common name is called solid salt. The common name is called solid salt. Example alloys, rock salt, alloys, rock salts, ruby glass. For example, ruby glass, ruby glass, ruby glass is also examples of solid salts. Here, next. Next two is another example, solid liquid, solid liquid salt, solid liquid. So when the dispersed phase is solid, dispersion medium is liquid, that is called salt. When the dispersed phase is what is salt? Dispersion medium is liquid, dispersion medium is liquid, dispersed phase is solid, that is called salt. So what are the examples of salt? Look at salt, aqueous solution of starch, aqueous solution of starch, protein, aqueous solution of starch, protein, albumin, aqueous solution of starch, protein, albumin, and gold salt, gold salt, hydrated ferric oxide, hydrated ferric oxide, aqueous solution of starch, protein, albumin, etc. Gold salt, hydrated ferric oxides, hydrated ferric oxide, salt, hydrated ferric oxide, salt, muddy water. So these are the examples of salt. Aqueous solution of starch, proteins, albumins, gold salt, hydrated ferric oxide salt, muddy water. So these are the examples of salt. Particularly these are the examples of salt. So what is salt? When we both dispersion, when the dispersed phase is solid, dispersion medium is liquid, the common name is salt. What are the examples? Aqueous solution of starch, protein, albumin, gold salt, hydrated ferric oxide salt, muddy water. These are the examples of salt. Tapare solid. Next is 3. Solid. This is gas. Solid aerosol. Solid gas, solid aerosol. Solid gas, solid aerosol. Solid gas, solid aerosol. Solid gas, solid aerosol, smoke. Example, smoke, dust. Dust storm, dust, smoke, dust, smoke, and another is volcanic dust, etc. These are the examples of solid aerosol. So, what is aerosol? In aerosol, dispersion medium is gas, dispersed phase is solid. This is very important. What is solid aerosol? This is very important. You put this question also, sol be important. Sol and solid aerosols, these are very important questions. So in sol, dispersed phase is liquid, dispersion medium is Dispersed phase is solid, dispersion medium is liquid. But in case of solid. The solid means dispersed phase is solid, dispersion medium is solid. Solid sol, example alloys. Alloy is mixture of metals. That is alloys, rock salts, glasses, color gems, marbles, etc. Ruby glass. These are the examples of what? Solid salts. Next is dispersed phase is solid, dispersion medium is liquid. That is called salt. So example, aqueous solution of starch, protein, albumin, gold salt, hydrated ferric oxide salt, body water. Third is solid gas. The common name is solid aerosol. Solid gas, common name is solid aerosol. Examples, smog, dust, storm, volcanic dust. Next is third. Fourth. Okay. Fourth, liquid solid. It is gel. Liquid, dispersed phase is liquid. Dispersion medium is solid. This is gel. Jelly. For example, jelly or jellies. এটা को कहा है jelly. Jellies. Jellies और এটা को भी jelly लिखते हैं. Jelly. Jelly or jellies. Cheese. 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 Curd, butter. CURD, butter, etc. Curd, butter. Wood polish. Wood polish, etc. So when dispersed phase is liquid, dispersion medium is solid, common name gel, example jelly, cheese, curd, butter, wood polish. These are the examples. Next, liquid emulsion. Emulsion. Liquid, that is liquid emulsion. Example is milk, oil in water in oil. Milk, oil in water in oil. And shampoo, another is nail polish, lipstick, etc. So these are the examples of emulsion: milk, oil in water in oil, shampoo, lipstick, nail polish. So you are using this, student using this lipstick and nail polish, etc. Shampoo both are using. So milk, every day we are using milk, oil in water in oil. So these are the example of emulsion. Next is liquid gas, liquid aerosol. Liquid gas, liquid aerosol. Liquid gas, liquid aerosol. These are the example: cloud, fog, mist.
cloud, fog, mist.
Cloud, fog, mist. These are the examples of liquid aerosol. Insecticide sprayers. Cloud, fog, mist.
Insecticide sprayers
और sprays, SPRA,
sprays भी खाली लिख रहे हो, insecticide sprays भी लिख रहे हो.
so these are the example of when dispersed phase is liquid, dispersion medium is gas, dispersed phase is liquid, dispersion medium is gas, liquid aerosol, then gas, solid, solid form,
Gas, solid,
form. This is very important. Gas or solid form. Etala pumice stone. Pumice stone. Or example, our example, rubber pillows. Pumice stone, rubber pillows, and mattresses. 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 These are the examples of solid form. Pumice stone, rubber pillows, pillows or mattresses in the use way. Next is gas liquid form.
last is gas liquid form. How would I last try that? Gas liquid form. Gas and liquid form.
What are the examples? Froth, air bubbles, soda water. Froth means froth. What is the froth? Froth means froth. Air bubbles, soda water. These are the soap, leather, etc. So these are the examples of what? Form. In case of form, dispersed phase is gas, dispersion medium is liquid. Common name is form. So he will quote what is the dispersed phase when form. In case of form, what is the dispersed phase? Dispersed phase is gas, dispersion medium is liquid. I am giving this chart, so you will try to remember what is the common name or what is the dispersed phase and dispersion medium. Our example. So this is a chart, and this question he will put. Suppose you will give cloud. Cloud is in cloud. What is the dispersed phase and dispersion medium? Dispersed phase is liquid. Dispersion medium is gas. Fog. Dispersed phase is liquid. Dispersed medium is gas. Clear? So next class we will classify the colloid and lyophilic colloids and lyophobic. Next class we will discuss lyophilic colloids and lyophobic colloids. Clear?